Hi guys, it's Nige, Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and I hope you're all well. Today we're down in the thriving village of Scene, just on the edge of a village, and just in, behind me, we have a property called The Stables. And this property there is a beautiful property. It's an absolute pleasure to be marketing this today. It's 3,000 square foot of property, sat in half an acre of land, gardens, parking, with a big double garage, beautiful en-suites, bathrooms, stunning vaulted kitchen, stunning living room. I think I mentioned it's about 6 bedrooms and the en-suites that go with it. Scene is a thriving village, and it's in between Melksham, the market town of Melksham, and Devizes. So you know how my property tours works, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip the camera around. We're going to have a look at the area. You can see there's woodland behind me, so it's a beautiful setting. We're just going to talk about the village, the edge of the village and the amenities. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get you straight into this property. There's a lot to see today. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I love The Stables. This isn't going to be on the market for long, guys. You know how the property market is at the moment. So what we should do, let's just go straight into this. Let's get straight into this property. Let me show you around the outside first and take it from there. And here we go, guys, The Stables. So what I want to just do, you can see this is just set back, it's off the road. If you just go up another half a mile this way, that will take you into the village of Scene. Beautiful village, pub. You're surrounded by canals around here, guys. A great thriving community spirit up there. If you come out of here and you turn left, that will then take you about equidistance down into Scene Cleeve. And again, you've got 2 pubs, canals, and a decent thriving village. Absolutely 2 stunning villages, in fact. So straight ahead of me, this was built in the 1800s. I just want to also say, if you go down to this road, that will take you in just beyond this woodland setting here. That will take you to Cleeve House, and it's well worth the visit. What can you know about Scene Cleeve? Just behind here, you've got miles and miles of undulating countryside as well. And I mentioned the canal walks as well, which is just on your doorstep, really. It's just a few minutes walk. So what we should do, guys, I'm dying to go and show you inside. Let's go straight into this property. I'm going to show you everything that it's got in terms of all of its attributes. Once we've finished in there, I'm going to just then take you into the plot and the land. There is an annex as well that I want to talk to you about, and there's an additional rental income as well on this property. Absolutely stunning. So what we should do, let's head on in and have a decent look. And here we go, guys. And just before we go into the property, I just want to show you, you've got all this parking, double garage, there's some gates that open into that half-acre plot. But I just want to turn the camera around, because you might have noticed where my car is, they've got all this grassland here as well, with all that woodland features in behind you. It's not part of this property. In fact, the owner kindly cuts the grass. But he has used it for additional parking over the years, but it's not part of the curtilage of this property. There is a little bit of a corner garden at the front there by the road. That does belong to the property. But I thought I'd just let you know, just so you can see its demarcations and all its boundaries. And while we're here, obviously you can see steps, rail tie-in, going up to that front door. Let's make our way in and let's enjoy the tour of the inside of this property. So in we go. And what I'm just going to do, guys, I'm just going to close this door. And immediately you can see that you're coming into a utility area. Obviously you've got your plumbing for washing machine. Nice big storage cupboard in there, built in. Little sink there, and then windows. That just takes you to that front, all that parking is. I'm just going to turn that camera around just so you can see there's the door that we came in to start with. Little radiator there, and if I just pan right, already you go into this vaulted, beautiful, stunning kitchen. And sometimes the camera will just do the talking. I'm just going to say nothing for a minute. I'm just going to pan around all the angles of this kitchen, and then we'll have a chat about it. But it's so self-explanatory. It's absolutely stunning. But look at that ceiling. Beautiful. And of course, this is the point of these video tours. You know, it's there to demonstrate the possibilities of the homes. We did a lot of compliments. It's my job to show all the attributes and demonstrate the possibilities. And then obviously, if you've got any questions from there, you know, we're always happy to answer them. But look at this, what a stunning kitchen. Obviously these are built-in central island. Kitchens are going to have work surfaces. They're going to have high-level cupboards and base units. Look at that flooring, absolutely lovely. And it just carries on, you know, you've got this feature walling there, there's a built-in cupboard. large area. That's for your fridge freezer. Stunning. Look at that stunning window that just brings in that natural light. Absolutely beautiful. I did mention this stable was built in the 1800s, so obviously it's got a lot of character. Just look up there again at that vaulted ceiling. Absolutely amazing, that. So look, if you're 6 foot, you're 6'5", you're 7 foot, you're not going to hit your head on that ceiling, are you? And there, of course, you've got your ceiling spotlights as well. Beautiful. Here you've got a ceramic cooker just in the central island. I'm just going to bring the camera around here just to give you another angle of this kitchen. I absolutely adore this kitchen. I'm in love with this kitchen. It's beautiful. Now, I did mention that it's about 3,000 square feet, so there's a lot of accommodation in there. It's roughly 5 or 6 bedrooms, depending on which rooms you might want to make into an office or whatnot. So we just come around again, bring in that camera, just give you this view again from this angle. Absolutely lovely. So big picture window, bringing in that natural light. Come across here, and again, sink unit, natural light, woodland setting at the front there, and all that parking. Amazing. So straight ahead, obviously you can see there's another door. So we're just going to go in here. And again, I'll just let the camera do the talking. What a beautiful, beautiful reception room. Look at that stunning flooring. Absolutely lovely. And if I bring the camera out and closer, we're going to have a sneak preview. I can't help but tease. Lovely bifolding doors. And look what you've got out there. Stunning land all the way, and it continues up there as well and around the back. Absolutely breathtaking. Beautiful property, this. Obviously the focal point of this room is that fireplace, but look at these ceilings. There's a little radiator there. But I'm trying not to pick up all the little things actually, because it's the bigger things that count with this room. What a stunning fireplace. Little recessed areas there, which I think are cute. Little brick or block glass windows. Lovely. Now with this property, you're going to notice that it splits off. It's actually got an L-shaped design, but there is an area there that goes over to the garage, so I'm going to go into there next. It probably makes sense to do so. I'm just going to give you a sneak preview as we open this door, because through there then you can see the main doors. Look at that lovely oval featured door there, solid door coming into. Look at this beautiful flooring, and then that continues. You've got rooms, and then going through there you've got an inner lobby or inner passageway, and you've got more bedrooms, bathrooms, ensuite. It just carries on, and trust me, it's just as good as this, guys. But if you can see yourself in the country, if you want to be in a village like Scene, you can see yourself with land, you want the size, the 3,000 square foot, something like this, and you want the character, then this is the property for you, guys. It's an absolute pleasure to take this on the market and to sell this today. You've noticed there's a door, and I wanted to show you this first, because where the garage is, you might have noticed there were 2 windows in the garage. Well, this is built above the garage. So again, you've got flooring. You come into this solid door, and turn the camera around. You've got another solid door, and that takes you into quite a light, leery ensuite. Love the colour, certainly liven you up in the mornings. You go in, double shower, and you go there. There's your sprinkler head. I'm just gonna turn the camera around. There's quite a lot to see in this house, so I don't want to miss anything either. Bring it around there. You can see a chrome radiator. And again, that's where your shower cubicle is. Come back out. I'm just going to pan that camera around, just so you can see this room again. Come back out on yourself and look at these steps. And then we go into one of the bedrooms. And this is the bedroom that you can see that's built over the garage. In some respects, you could actually build from the garage. You could put some steps. You know, you could make this self-contained. You could block that off, that door there from that sitting room. You could put some stairs into the garage and you could have another annex, which is self-contained. So it is a flexible accommodation, this. Look at the size of it. There's that little cute window. Just going to bring it around. And there you can see there's a little storage cupboard in there. Plenty of room for freestanding bits and bobs. Desk. And it would suit an elderly child, you know. Like I say, you could block it off. You could put a nanny in there. Have a look at the floor plan, guys. Hopefully it makes sense, you know. And obviously this video tour should obviously then just tell you how to do it if you wanted to block that off. But it's certainly, I think, something that you could do if ever anybody wanted to do it. So I would call this bedroom 5, maybe bedroom 6. And there we have it. Then you come back out. You come back out into this beautiful, beautiful living room. And then what we're going to do next, we're going to head in to the other part of the property. So obviously from bedroom 6, guys, we're going to go back out into this beautiful living room. Let's just pan that camera slowly around one more time. Look at the space and size of it. There's beautiful doors, patio out there. There's a hot tub out there. Don't think the hot tub's coming with the property, by the way. I'm not going to include it in the sale, but obviously that's what's there at the moment. And then you've got those beautiful views. I'm just going to show you one more time as it goes out into your land and beyond. So we come back on ourselves. And what we're going to do, we're going to venture to this part of the property. And there's that flooring. We mentioned that lovely built oval, arched, whatever you want to call it, doorway coming in. Very imposing, beautiful. Nice little passage in there. I'm just going to pop the camera in there just so it sort of zigzags in and then it goes out into other rooms. I'm just going to come back on myself just so I can show you that. Different angle coming back from that living room. Little radiator door. And in here, guys, little office at the moment. There's a little storage cupboard. But obviously with home living now, with, you know, elder children, people working from home, schooling, COVID, a lot of people aren't, you know, traveling to their workplaces. They're coming from home. They're working from home. Well, this property lends itself perfectly for that. This could be a bedroom, but let's just call this office stroke bedroom 5 for now, just so you can get an idea of the bearings as I take you around the property. You come back out. That comes from that living room area. That again, let's just show you that magnificent doorway, because that is another entrance way in if you want to use it. Turn right, got some steps, and again you just got these cute windows. It just takes you to the front. There's a little sign there called the stables, but that's grown over at the moment. Turn the camera around, and then we head on in again. This is just another room. It's for storage at the moment, so I won't take you in there too long, but it gives you an idea what it's about. Obviously there's a window there, there'll be a radiator in here, and then obviously that's the floor, the flooring. It's a continuation of this flooring going forward. You come back out, and again you could call that bedroom 4 if you want. It's up to you what you call it. It could be another office. Carrying on into this passage, I'm just going to go left. We've just walked past the radiator, and this will take you into one of the bathrooms. So I'm just going to turn. There we can see panelled bath, lovely tile flooring, tile walling. I didn't have to press anything, guys. Lights just automatically come on. Brilliant. There you can see low-level WC pedestal washer and basin in that vanity unit. Nice little rack there for towels. Big mirror, and then there's some ceiling spotlights. You can see there's a fan there, guys, into this bathroom. And then these windows, these have been obscured, so you've got obscure windows there, so nobody can see in. Come back on yourself. Really good sized bathroom, this. And that's just one of them. Of course, you've got to get your bearings. You came in from that living room, big door with the archway, office, another room. Come back in. You've seen that little storeroom. And then you've got another passageway that takes you to other rooms of the property. I'm not going to open up these doors, but they're just storerooms. There's a bit of kit in there for cameras and stuff for the property. So, you know, there is an alarm system with this property as well. Walking through, obviously now you can see that it continues again, and it goes left and it's going to go right. There's a lot more to see with this property. Just want to start showing you these elevations as well. I think they're really cute because it's part of the idiosyncrasies and mannerisms of this property. Absolutely stunning, and everything is different. You know, it's all laid out differently. Again, you can see that lovely flooring. Again, we'll call this bedroom 3 if you like. Nice big double bed, freestanding either side, and then wardrobes. Obviously there's a radiator with it. Pan the camera around. And guess what do you look out to? And that's the view on this angle of part of that garden, because the garden actually wraps around. It's bigger than what you think, but we reckon about half an acre in total, but don't quote us too much on it. It could be just slightly more, it could be just slightly under, but roughly half an acre in total. I'm just going to turn this camera around just so you get to see the different angles that we have. Beautiful. Love this bedroom. So come back out. Please guys, remember, refer to that floor plan that we've got on the property. I think that will help. And then the video, this is to demonstrate the possibilities, but it will make more sense. Obviously then you've got another passageway. This takes you to a part of the garden you haven't seen yet. I'm going to try and pop the camera out there. There's a bit of a tease, you're not going to see all of it. And look, it just carries on. More areas, so you can see it's actually quite exhausting. This property, there's a lot to talk about today, so I'm trying to do it in a way that's a précis style, keep it, you know, chatty, informative, but there's a lot to cover off. And there we go. There you got to see a bit more of the garden, and it's bigger than that. It just keeps going around. So we've got this inner passageway again, little landing area, radiator. Turn the camera around. Look at that. The bedrooms just get better and better and better. Look at the size of this double. And if you can see yourself in this one, wait till you see the next one, because they are beautiful. Radiator, of course the flooring's going to be of this quality. Open up the patio doors if you wanted to put some tables, chairs out there in the morning. Look at that. Now tell me you're not in love with that and that aspect in any of this property so far, because I certainly have. And guys, it's on at 850,000. It's a reasonably priced property, this. It's not going to be on the market long, but certainly if I had 850, I'd be putting an offer in today on this one. So we come back out. We could call this bedroom 2 if you like. Obviously you've seen the other bedrooms. I'm trying not to name them because people can use them for different rooms. But let's just finish this off. Again, I'm just going to show you more about the other side plots of the gardens as I take the camera out there. Bring it into here. Continuation of the flooring. It's all wood flooring. You can see there's a cupboard in there. I will open it up this time, just because you can see that it's a little dressing area, which is quite cute. Don't need to spend too long in there, but it's great to have. And look at that. What a beautiful, beautiful bedroom. And this again, an area that you haven't seen yet, and the gardens just keep going and going. They just wrap around. The only property, that one. And as you can see, there's hardly any windows there. There's some solar panels there that you can barely see the roof to, and that's it. But we're going to go outside and have a look at that later. So I'm just going to close this door a minute because I left that open earlier, just so we can show you from there. And it's nearly finished, this bedroom, but look at the size of it as you just come in. Freestanding, massive bed, freestanding. Absolutely beautiful. There's one more door. And of course, when you get a main bedroom, one would expect an ensuite. And there we go, pedestal wash and basin, radiator, tiled throughout, tiled flooring, guys, low level WC. And there's a double walk-in shower cubicle there. There's your shower over, and an obscure double glazed window that just lets in that light as well, so it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to close the door. just give you this one final angle of this bedroom again. And that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. There's quite a lot to do, to take in, I should say. So I'm just going to recap, and I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to start from here. We're going to call this bedroom 1, so we're going to recap where we've been. Bedroom 1, beautiful outlook to the left and to the right. You've just got gardens around you. You've got a nice plush ensuite. Come out here, there's a little dressing area in there. You can put all your bits and bobs. Usually the woman would have that, not the gentleman. Then you've got this quite a long passageway here, lovely windows to the right, that lets in all the light. Won't mention the radiators, you've seen them. Let's call this bedroom 2. Again, you can put some furniture out there in the morning, another nice double. Come back out again, we walk along here. And of course to the right there's more windows. We turn left, nice window there to that elevation. We showed you this bedroom, that's then bedroom 3, so now you've seen 3 double bedrooms. You come back on yourself again, you've got these 2 built-in little storage cupboards, radiator there, bathroom, obviously decent size. This is the main bathroom. Come back on yourself, little radiator. Let's call that bedroom 4 for now. Could be an office, could be whatever you want, but bedroom 4. And then you've got these lovely cute passageway with the light. You come down these steps into that magnificent doorway, that reception door, stunning. Come back out on yourself. We've seen this bedroom. Let's call this bedroom 2 for now. It's used as an office. Come back out on yourself again. How could we forget this room? How can we? We can't. This is the beautiful reception living room. Bifolding doors. That takes you out to the rear. And again, let's call it Larry Bright ensuite. So that's the ensuite, and then bedroom 1, steps going up to bedroom 1. Come back out on yourself. I'm just giving you a quick tour, praise yourself so we don't forget. We're nearly there, guys. And then we're going to go and have a look outside. Come through this doorway. Small utility, let's just show that off. Come back out. There. One of the pièces de la résistances. Well, in fact, many parts of it is. But what a beautiful vaulted kitchen that I leave you with. That's the internal accommodation, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the tour. I genuinely have. Let's go and have a look at the land outside. You're going to be equally impressed, and then we'll take it from there. And here we go, guys. We're just going to walk through this living room. Come out. Bifolding doors that we mentioned earlier. And let's have a look outside. Absolutely stunning. You can start to see where those bedrooms are that we showed you earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4. And things just look a lot different when you're outside. And there's your garage. Plenty of parking here. And it's quite easy to say we've got generous gardens. Absolutely lovely. There's a little bit more that meets the eye with this property. I have left one thing out on purpose because I'm going to talk about that later. But I just want to show you where the gates are that we saw at the front. So if we just open these gates at the moment, you can see that there's this long area anyway. And all of this is part of the property. You can leave your car here, you can leave it at the front. There's all this land in behind you. Let me just open up these gates. So just bear with me a second. So these gates open up. And then we're back to that front. And so here we go. The doors open. And here we have this decent garage. I mentioned earlier about blocking things off because up there you saw that bedroom that went over, and it's that big bedroom. You could in fact put stairs from this garage, or you could block it off, or you could extend it. But obviously we've got this wonderful garage. It's a big garage. You know, most people will want to put their kit somewhere. and I think it's important to have one. But I'm just giving you the option in case you ever thought about it, because this property does lend itself. I just want to show you a different area of the garage. Come in, you can see it's a decent size, guys. Just turn it around. Turn it around. Little area in here. Again, it's for storage. Sink, loo. It's a little kitchen area, really. The sink and loo. Absolutely perfect. Come back out on yourself. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take you, just going to close this garage a minute. So there it closes. And just as it closes, I'm just going to go back on myself, back through these double gates, because there's something I've left out, and I've done it purposely. So we're just going to walk back through here, and we're going to walk through the gardens. So of course you can still see that L shape, can't you? That L shape of the property. Don't forget that magnificent living room in there and those bedrooms. But let's talk about the outside. I just want to walk around so you can just see what you've got on offer here. And then you can get to see the scale and the grandness of this property as well from the rear. And I've been doing this for 25 years, guys, so you know, sometimes if I say it, you know, a property is pretty decent, then it is, and this is a property that's pretty decent. Absolute joy. And I've known the owner for many years. You know that it's just a lifestyle thing. He's just going to sell up. There's no chain with this property as well, so absolutely perfect for somebody if they wanted to get in for stamp duty. Potentially we could look at that. Obviously that stamp duty is going to finish quite soon, but there is the tapered version down, so it's not a lot. There's that saving at the end of September, but it's still a saving. And here the gardens just keep going and going and going. Obviously you can see there's a little barn here which is open. Again, you can put more storage in there. I just want to turn this camera around just so you can see how it's bounded, how private it is. And then I'm just going to go through here because we haven't seen this area yet, but you can see there's quite a decent built-in there. And as I just turn that camera around, you get to see that angle. But just through here, there's another gate. And you can see another courtyard with a bit of green, which is a bit closer to the road. And this links to the seed and seed and cleave that I mentioned earlier. But this property is set back. But in there is another annex. And there's a little one bedroom, there's a little sitting room, there's a little kitchen area in there. And actually, that is actually cordoned off from the property. So you would see a wall coming from that inner hallway, that passageway that we took to. Well, that's blocked off. But if one wanted to, from that door, there's a wall there. You can open that back up. That can then be, you know, part as a bedroom again. So you can then have 6, maybe 7 bedrooms, or you can retain it and keep the rental there. But absolutely perfect. So you can see there's more surprises, but the owner's telling me he's getting about £1,000 a month. So there's 12 grand a year just sat there, and nobody needs to enter because it's the entrance, and somebody can put their car here. But he does have a tenant at the moment renting there. So if somebody wants to keep the tenant on, perfect. If not, obviously they can incorporate that back into the house. Maybe somebody's got a large family, or again you want to live in nanny, well, that's perfect for it. So look, I'm just going to walk around the gardens again just one more time. I think I've covered most of the things with this property. So look, if you've got any questions, guys, it's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. You've got my number, which is 01225 707 342. The stables is on at 850, so it's 850,000. There is no chain with this property. So obviously we're going to start viewings. This is going to go up online today. We're going to start the marketing today. But like I said, if you've got any questions, give me a nudge. It's Nigel at Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents. I hope you're all safe, guys, and keeping well. And as Boris has given us permission to hug our loved ones, hope we're doing that tightly as well. But I just look forward to hearing from you. Love this property. And give me a nudge if there's any questions that you'd like me to answer.